S.A.W.L.I get the Manutd direction. Right, let's get right in. I'm still having a bitter taste in my mouth from the shocking defeat from the game against Sevilla on Tuesday night. But let's go on with it. Yes, we're out of the Champions League where we should have been meeting Bayern Munich. I would rather lose to Bayern Munich than lose to Sevilla. Okay, if the train has moved on, we've got to get over it. We've got to get behind the team. We've got to get behind Jose Mourinho. Yes, we don't like his tactics. Yes, it's not what we're used to. But let's ask ourselves, has football evolved? Yes, it has evolved. But it doesn't mean we have to be so pragmatic in all the games we play. Even regardless of the opponents. Tough opponents, poor opponents. But we've got to understand, we're now in the FA Cup quarter-finals game against Brighton. Let's get right into it. Now, we're home at Old Trafford to Brighton Hove Albion, a fellow Premiership team newly promoted. That does not mean, because it's Brighton, we have to beat them 7-9, 8-0. It doesn't work like that. They're not going to just lie down. Yes, they're going to be cautious. Yes, they're going to be a bit defensive in the first half, which they were. But at the same time, when a team parks the bus, the only thing you can do is have the creative players to pick those holes and get past those walls of defense and those busts that are parked. That's all you can do. But if you can't, you're just going to keep meeting a stumbling block all the time. So your job as a team with creative players is to pick and find those little holes and outlets to find a way round that wall of defense. And that's how teams play. Do United play like that all the time? No, sometimes we get to a stumbling block and we just keep hitting a wall, hitting a wall, hitting a wall, hitting a wall. And that is why United are sometimes stagnant, are pragmatic at times. We play defensive and charm counter-attack, but that's not the United way. But what is the United way? Football has evolved. United have to evolve. United have to move in the right direction in which football is going to. Back in the day, United played 4-4-2. Exactly. We had two strikers up front. We had four midfielders and Giggs and Sharp coming down the right, or Giggs and Kinchelsky, or Beckham and Giggs pulling the ball for York and Cole. But football has changed. Football isn't played like that back as those days. So we as United fans have to embrace and agree that football has changed. So let's move to today's society, today's football, whereby football is a bit more pragmatic. I mean, United football is more pragmatic. That's what I'm saying. United football is currently pragmatic, whereby, you know, sit back, hit your opponents on the break, regardless of who the opponent is, tough the opponent, weak opposition. But United are used to flying down the wings especially at home. So yesterday our opponents were Brighton Hove Albion, and a fellow Premiership team, and this was the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. Remember, in the FA Cup, it's one game. One game. It's not we're going to play in December, we're going to play again in April. No. Even look at Wigan. Wigan beat Manchester City. No one saw that coming. So we have to understand, when it comes to the FA Cup, it's called the magic and beauty of the FA Cup. So if Brighton come, they're not going to come and lie down. They want to get to the FA Cup finals as well. Just as we, it doesn't matter home or away. Yes, there is an advantage of the home crowd, but it's not a guarantee that we have to go through. You see what I mean? So that is what we have to understand as fans and as football followers, that just because you're the home team doesn't guarantee you must win. No, things can go wrong. An own goal, we just never know. Wrong decisions, marginal decisions, ball over the line, ball across the line. These things do happen. Right. Yesterday, Manchester United home to Brighton Hove Albion, FA Cup quarterfinals, a chance to get into the semi-finals at Wembley. United's last trophy chance for this season. Yes, we're going to finish second or winning, but we need to win that FA Cup. Okay, Brighton Hove Albion, they came to Old Trafford. Defensive formation. Yes, we had McTominay, we had Matic in the midfield, we had Martial, we had Mata, we had Lukaku up front. So it was a very good team at the back. We had Shaw, we had Valencia, we had Bailly, we had Smalling. So it was a stable team. It was a team that had the formation that could win this game and beat Brighton comfortably as the home team. So yes, United went upon their business, did what they needed to do. They came across a stumbling block in the first half because Brighton sat back. They were not going to just open up and get beat. No. But it wasn't until, yes, they did. Romero, I'll give that to Romero. He saved two beautiful chances. A glancing header and a fantastic 25-yard power driver that he had to push around the side. So They did breach our defense a couple of times and they didn't convert the chances. That's the difference between the few chances you get converting and the chances you get not converting. That's what they do in today's football. Now, good chance for good cross for Matic. Beautiful placing on the header and Lukaku, bang, top goal, and that was a good goal for Lukaku's 25th of the season. I think he's done a great job so far. Okay, that first goal, we sat back again, invited pressure onto ourselves, hit them on the break, a beautiful free kick from Ashley Young and Matic, beautiful header, headed it in the direction in which the ball was coming, in which he used his brain to direct the ball back to where the ball came from. And goal number 2, and that was curtains and game over for Brighton. We are now in the semi-finals. Let's appreciate it. Let's cheer the team, let's support the team, and let's make sure United go further than the semi-finals. I don't know who we're going to meet in the semi-finals. There's Tottenham still there. So, you know, we just never know. I would love a Tottenham Man United final. That would be a very great final, but we just never know. But let's cheer the team. I listened to Mourinho's press conference today. Oh, what can I say? The one on Tuesday and the one today it's what it is. This is a guy, he's a controversial guy, but at the same time, he has arrogance and he has what you call confidence in himself. He said he's not going anywhere. He knows he needs to win trophies for United. He knows the magnitude and gravity and how astronomical Manchester United are as a global brand. So he knows what his job is. So we don't need to tell him. He hears the boos. He's not going to run away from that because we let him know how we feel. But we have to support the team. We're in the semi-finals. Yes, we're out of the Champions League. Yes, we're all upset, but we have to move on. We're going to finish second place, hopefully. All things being equal, we're in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Let's cheer the team and let's keep cheering Man United and let's keep getting behind Mourinho and let's get the best out. Let's hope he gets the best out of the team. Sanchez was dropped today. I think he deserved to be dropped. He's been literally shambolic in the last couple of games. He's been awful and woeful. But I hope he takes rest, he takes the time out. And let's get behind United. Come on, United, we can do it. Let's go all the way to Wembley and win that FA Cup. Follow me, Soccer As We Like It, the Man United direction. Thank you. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Come on, United.